their friends was falling.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, once they said their friends was falling, and locations that the bodies were, a couple of bodies fell on like 145th Street and 8th Avenue.
You got charged with a few bodies over there?
Oh, well, we get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, we get to that. So we took care of it, and the stick up thing stopped.
Okay.
After that, of course. The stick up kids, they stopped coming, and but AZ was really concerned because it was like getting out of hand. He kind of felt it was getting out of hand, and he felt that, you know, this just not worth it to me no more. And so that's when he started to really put more focus on 34th Street.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm-hmm. So where'd you take it from there?
Okay, so he started to put more focus on 34th Street. So now he has to make a decision, like, who is he going to leave? Because 45th Street is still getting money. Mm-hmm. It's not as much as when he first started, but it's still good money. So now, like I said, going back, AZ was putting focus on 34th Street now because he didn't really want to deal with the drama of 45th Street. So he had an apartment that we used to do things in Lenox Terrace, right across the street from the spot he was starting to build up on 34th Street. Mm-hmm. He called like a little semi-meeting amongst like his brother and the kid Stanley and all that, and he asked them, like, do they want the spot? But they were so used to being, you know, basically like spoon-fed, that they wasn't ready to leave the nest. And A was like the nest and the comfort. They wasn't ready to leave from up under him. So they was like saying, no, we're going to stay down here with you, A, on 34th Street and start this new spot. And they was used to that. They liked that.
Okay.
And the kid Stanley was like, nah, I don't want it, you know, or too many problems up there. So when it came to me, I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was the
Produced
day
by Contracts Productions.
Poe was doing his thing. So he said, all right, well, then it's yours, man. This is what you know what to do because you've been down a while now, so you know how to do it. You know this and that. So we had an agreement that he would see about 10, 15,000 off of every brick or something, like 10,000 off of every brick. Mm-hmm. Because he was still giving me. I didn't have a connect yet. That's why give me bricks and all that. So and my money was funny.
Okay.
And now I know I got me a gold mine now because I still seen the gold mine and I was willing to protect it at any means necessary.
Okay.
And if it was taking somebody's life and killing somebody because they wanted to come take what I was doing, then so be it.
Okay.
So I knew I wasn't gonna really be up at the spot like that because I thought I was past that hanging. So what I did was I got with some kids from the area up there. The kid name was Jay. He was pretty known up around that area, so I knew. Because I'm saying to myself, as A is telling me he's gonna give me the spot, I'm saying to myself, okay, now I gotta put my own crew together and get a crew up in here because everybody else gonna want to go with A and hustle with A.
That's right.
So I said I gotta get my own crew together. So I was thinking about bringing some East Side dudes up there, but then I said no, you gotta get some dudes from around the area to avoid problems. So the kid Kato introduced me to the kid Jay, so I met the kid Jay and I was like, yo, this is what's happening. I got 45th, I got the jukebox. I'll put you down, and whoever else you put under you, that's on you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's your crew. Okay. But I'm just dealing with him. You follow me?
I'll follow you.
So my thing is with him. So AZ's giving me the coke, whatever, for a little while. So I'm just going along with it because it's respect that he gave me this. So it's only right that I make sure he sees some money out of it, and it's still almost like his spot, but I'm running it.
Okay.
So he's giving me the coke and all that, and I got the kid Jay down. So what he's giving me, I'm hitting the kid Jay. So give you an example. If AZ was paying like, I think at the time 14 for a brick, he was charging me. If he was paying 14, 15, he was charging me 25 for the joint. I was giving it to the kid for 35 because it's my spot. To him, it's my spot. I'm paying for the bottles. I'm paying for every loss. I'm paying for the coke and all that. All you doing is making sure that the money's right and the work is getting put in there right. A getting his little 10, 12. I'm getting my little 10, 12. Then the kids, he's seeing his little 15 or whatever, and then he paying the crew and all that. That's all he got to do is pay the crew.
Right.
Well, how many other dudes he got down with him?
Right.
So everybody's getting money. So this goes on for a little while. I save up enough money to start doing my own thing now, getting my own bricks.
That's right.
So I remember going with A a couple of times to the Connect and all that. So I wound up seeing the Connect. So they still thinking AZ got something to do with 45th Street, and they used to come see him around there. So they come around there, and then they see me now. They're like, yo, what's up, man? I was like, no, what's up? What's up with y'all? You trying to do something? One thing led to another. I wind up dealing with them.
Okay.
So now I step to A, and I'm like, yo, this is what's happening, man. I saved up enough money. I'm starting to see Raymond. I'm starting to go see them and this and that. So his 34th Street is starting to pump too. So he's like, yo, whatever, man, you go ahead, that's your thing. So eventually I just fade him out, and he don't get no more money from 45th Street.
Right.
And he's cool with that because he wasn't greedy for money, so he's cool with his 34th Street thing because that's starting to do like a brick a day, a brick every 2 days. So 45th Street becomes all mine now. 45th Street is mine now. No one getting no money out of there but me and the kid Jay. And so I got the kid Jay down. The kid Jay is eating good. He happy. He on. He rolling. 45th Street done pick back up, because I'm getting, I'm seeing, I'm getting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bricks now from the kids. So we flooding 45th Street again. It's back to where A had it at. But nothing good ever, nothing like that ever lasts forever. So people started opening up like crack spots around there. But if they was opening up crack spots, we didn't really care about that. As long as they wasn't opening up no powder coke thing type thing.
Right.
So one thing led to another. Little beef started coming. The money started getting kind of low. The kid Jay started getting kind of conniving, and I say conniving as far as, I used to get a lot of little phone calls like, yo, because he used to have this kid down with him named Manny, so I used to get a lot of little phone calls like, yo, Manny had to jump out the cab, and he left 2 bricks in the cab. Police got this, police got that. So I started losing money.
Right.
That kind of like faded out. And so again, I started seeing the bigger picture, like, yo, I'm losing money. It's not really worth it to me no more up here.
Right.
So in that whole thing, before the end to 45th Street for me, we gonna jump into a Rich situation, okay?
Okay.
Me and Rich, like I said, when he came home after that year in prison, I think it was for a pistol, we hooked up. We became cool, real cool. It was sort of, the best way to put it is that I was filling that spot that L.A. had left.
Okay.
Because it was rich in L.A. Anybody you asked, it was all about rich in L.A. back in the 80s and all that.
Okay, now what'd you say?
I said I was filling that spot.
Okay.
Basically, if you really looked at it, people who knew about rich in L.A., I was filling that spot that L.A. had left.
Okay. Because
he got killed.
How did he get killed?
L.A. got killed outside of the rooftop. He got shot up outside of the rooftop. This when the rooftop was real popular, like 85. Again, me and Rich's relationship became real strong, man. We became like the best of buddies and all that. I mean, and what people don't really understand is that all 3 of us was doing our own thing. Okay. We were all doing our own thing, but it wasn't no problem if A needed whatever kind of money, or if Rich needed, or if I needed. It wasn't no problem for me to come to these dudes and be like, yo, let me get that, man. I need that for something. So in Rich and our friendship, we used to like a lot of the same cars. We was like some of the first young dudes to bust out with the convertible BMs, and all 3 of us were the ones who first came out when they switched over to the new Jeeps.
Okay.
We was the first ones with them. Me and A bust out with the 7s.
Black and white?
Yeah, the 735s.
Okay.
I remember we bust out with them, and I.
Did y'all pay cash?
Huh?
Did y'all pay cash?
Oh, every car we had was cash.
Every car.
Oh, we had titles to everything. We didn't know nothing about finance. No. Out of 55 cars, only 1 was ever financed for me, and I was trying to build some credit for somebody.
Okay.
So yeah, we bust out with the 7s, and because first A went and bought a black joint.
Okay.
So then I said, man, I'm going to get me one too. So I like the black joint too. So when I came through 132nd Street with my black joint, he seen the joint. He pulled me over. He was like, yo, Paul, we both got black joints. We ain't, ain't no reason for both of us to have black joints. And it made sense to what he said. So I didn't know, I didn't know he was going to get the black joint.
Okay.
But I already had ordered it, so I went and got out. And it didn't make no difference to me if he had a black joint, I had a black joint. I didn't really care.
Okay.
So anyway, being I feel A's my man. I said, okay, no problem. So I went back to the car dealer, gave the man a little extra $500. I said, yo, give me another color. Give me a white joint with some blue seats. He had a white joint with some blue seats there. I said, well, give me that joint.
Okay.
So I got the white joint with the blue seats. So I came back and I got more attention with that joint.
Okay.
So the joints was hot.
Okay.
The big 7s, man. We was the first 2 young cats with them.
Okay.
The 735 with no other young cat. These joints was about 55,000 at that time.
That's right.
And we bust out cash with them joints. So
it's a contract production for Feds magazine.
In doing that, I was hooked up with 16th Street then, so they was